What's going on, Windy City Bender podcast fans and Chicago Blackhawk fans? It's your old buddy Poetz here, giving you the three keys to the game for tonight against the Seattle Kraken. Hawks coming off of an overtime loss to the Edmonton Oilers in their last game, 3-2 game. Played pretty well, I thought. Needed a little help on the power play, and on the penalty kill, and that's where I want to start with my three keys to the game. Get the penalty kill back on track. They've given up 3 goals in the last 2 games, 1 to Winnipeg, 2 to Edmonton. Obviously, the Oilers have McDavid and Draisaitl, so that is what it is. But a power play goal also to the Winnipeg Jets. Took the Hawks from 8th in the league and dropped them down to out of the top 10 in penalty kill. So want to get that back on track. The Seattle power play is at 12th in the league right now, so not the greatest power play in the world, but a pretty decent one at that. So let's try to get that back in the right direction. The second one being your goaltending has been saving your behind all year long, and your best penalty killer has to be our goaltender. So let's give them a bit of a break. Let's give our goalies a bit of a break. The Hawks give up I think the 3rd most shots on net or the 8th most shots on net, something along those lines. But they give up a lot of shots on goal, and you saw the crack in the armor a little bit with Spencer Knight against Winnipeg. Had a below-average game, his first below-average game all year long, and it really showed how much that the goaltending has been saving the Blackhawks behind. So let's give them a little bit of a break, cut down some of the shots on net, especially the high-danger chance shots. I think that's going to end up helping the Hawks out, and this is a good game to do it because Seattle has the second least shots on net in the NHL per game. So this is a good place to start it. My third key of the game is getting Oliver Moore integrated into this young kid lineup. Oliver Moore last year had 4 assists in 9 games with the Blackhawks, had 1 goal in the preseason before he got sent down to Rockford, and has been nothing short but brilliant down there. 6 goals, 3 assists, 9 points in 9 games. He's 3rd in the league, tied for 3rd in the AHL in goals. So it's kind of the trend that the Blackhawks are going. They're leaning a lot on their young guys at the opening stage of the season. So I think this is a good move, bringing him up, especially with Dickinson being out a little longer term, and it was just announced that Landon Slaggert going back to Rockford. Slaggert, not necessarily the greatest start on the season, so I think a quick stint in Rockford for Slaggert might get him back in the right direction. So, but excited to see Oliver Moore back in the Hawks sweater. I don't know where he's going to slot in on the lineup. I don't know if you really want to mess with that Bedard, Green, and Burakovsky line. I could see him being on the Nazar line, though. Maybe giving him a little more speed